Hey, what's up?
Do not leave me. I love you. I hate you.
Hey, Stewie, what's up?
I love you. I hate you. I love you. Hate you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Hate you. Love you. Hate you. Love you. Hate. 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 Love you. If you leave, I will. Better yet, I will kill you. 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 Kill you.
I'm okay. I'm feeling it. A little fatigued. Oh, this is a race. I thought it was a time trial. I was doing a time trial. Did I miss the... Oh, the TT was a few minutes ago. I guess I'm just gonna ride for a bit here. Should we ride with this for a bit? I'm super cooked, actually. Let's see here how it goes. Uh-oh. There.
Kill you. 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 Kill you.
Not really sure what's going on in this group ride. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I may jump over and Cade has events going on. CB Arcade does at 1 o'clock. My legs aren't going to be up for a lot. I know that. Yeah. Spinning just to begin with here. Yeah. Today'll be a short day. Whatever we do here will be all that we do today. I've got golf tonight, so this will be it. So definitely a lighter day today, but not calling it a rest day. Oh, nice. That'll be fun. I was pretty cooked this morning. Just, it's just the fatigue from riding yesterday, I think, and a little bit of dehydration, that kind of stuff going on. So we'll see how the body reacts today. Probably not a lot of super sharp efforts in me, but we'll push it a little bit here in a bit, I think. Yeah, I thought I'd jump in here. I'd see if I can. I don't know what I've got to do to get this kit. I think it's cool to have the color change stuff going on, just the rotating colors and the ride-ons in your jersey, and that's pretty cool. I probably have to do the whole ride to actually unlock it though. Oh man, I am tired.
Get low.
No, usually if it sticks like that, that's like a signal drop or something. I don't know. Bluetooth or ANC Plus? I'm not sure. My heart rate strap is very dependable. It's the old school Garmin strap. Had for like 7 years. Completely wore it out. I actually had to build a new strap for it. You know, I went to Walmart and bought some elastic and sewed up a new strap for it. Yeah, that is odd, Steely. Usually it would be the opposite. There's usually more noise and more interference indoors. Not sure why it would cause problems outdoors. And because it's on your body, like vibration and stuff, outdoors shouldn't really bother it. The only odd thing I get with heart rate outdoors is early in a ride before I'm sweating too much, the flap of my jersey will trigger an abnormally high heart rate. But that's the only real heart rate issues I ever have.
Give me some of that good stuff. What's up? Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Get on the bus. Let's go.
It could be, but I would think once you're riding, it would be pretty good. You know, if it was just early in the ride, maybe, but doing it throughout the ride, I wouldn't expect that to be the issue. Depending on how much you sweat, too. I mean, I sweat a lot, so as soon as I get going for more than a mile or so, there's enough moisture there that it's never an issue. We did get a little bit of a cold front. The high yesterday was like 65. Today's beautiful, I think. I'm not outside though. I'm golfing tonight. Today's a nice day. Yeah, I need some practice big time, but we're doing 9-hole on Tuesday night with the men's group that I'm in. So usually 12 to 15 of us. So that's not too bad. Last 2 weeks we've done 2-man scrambles, which makes it go a little faster. A little less frustrating. So that's been a lot of fun. Yeah. It kind of interferes with one of my outdoor rides that I do a lot, but I'm trying to stay focused on doing the golf as something else, some social time, some relaxation for me. So it's been a lot of fun, other than I'm awful at it, but gotta work on that part of it too. Yeah. I was actually looking at golf simulators yesterday, and I'm like, no, I can't spend money like that. I wanted a golf simulator for, like true, driving range work. You know, but then, the cheap ones that I looked at, they were like, yeah, it's not really good for being that precise on, a hook or a slice and stuff like that, but... I didn't see Carissa was here. Hey, Carissa. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna sit on some of that for peak time. Numbers are down right now. And, they may sit on some of that, even if it's close to ready, or even if it gets ready. They may hold off to build some hype on some of that stuff. I could see, getting into fall time, starting to build the hype, maybe October. I have to believe the true summertime months, May through September is where they're probably the quietest. Yeah, so I'm wondering maybe over the summer, like maybe they can focus on those things. So, they probably get less hype out of like, you know, feature changes, power-up changes, drafting updates, you know, things like that. We're like new roads. It's like, oh, ta-da! Everybody's got a new road. Everybody's gonna come ride it. So, maybe a little more of that. You know, game polishing, I guess you'd call it, over the summer. That requires less fanfare and maybe gets a little less draw from the community. And then save the real content for the winter time, maybe. Yeah, I mean, there's some of those, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm more interested in the game polishing type changes than the content at this point, too. But I don't think that's true in general. Like, I know that's what I like, but from a company perspective, I knew if I was making the company decision, it would be different than what I want as a person, as a writer. So it helps me actually look at what they do. As much as it might frustrate personally what I want to see them do, I can also appreciate from a company why they do some of the things they do, even though it's not what I would like right now. Or maybe where I would like to see the focus. And there's some of it that just doesn't make any damn sense to me at all. And that's okay too. Like, I don't know it all either. Yeah, actually, I had been saying something like that for a while. Like, I thought of it as more of a band-aid. Like, if you couldn't actually make the power of the arrow comparable to the other power-ups, I felt like the feather and the arrow needed to switch their timings, was my opinion. They needed to buff the arrow, or they needed to add time to the feather and take time away from the arrow. But it definitely does change the end of the races. It's good and it's bad. The arrow can be combated due to timing with other power-ups now. So somebody who drops an early arrow loses it before the line and can lose to a draft, for example. So that's a more likely scenario than what it used to be. I've seen that in a few races now where a guy goes too soon with the arrow, gets beat by a draft, by a truck. What it does take away is dropping the arrow early and really using it to create a gap to take the line. When I say early, I'm saying like 500 meters. It's not a long enough power-up to make that move anymore. So, I watched the finish this morning. Yeah, so I watched the finish this morning of the SRAM event. And the second place finisher didn't have an arrow. So what he did is, the truck has a longer timing. When he saw the first arrow, he dropped the truck. And the guy that dropped the arrow went too soon. But he dropped the arrow and went hard. And Matt Gardner with the truck held onto his wheel and actually got like a 14-meter gap. The guy's truck, or the guy's arrow went away, but with the truck and the gap that he got with that guy with the arrow, he ended up getting nipped at the line by one guy with an arrow. But he held on for second place. I didn't watch it live, Carlo. I watched a replay of it. I do not get up early. And I also saw like a lot of guys finished well, without arrows in that race. But the arrow is still the strongest. It's not a complete write-off, right? You can still finish well, but the win is still really hard to get without the arrow. But I think getting in that top, 10 in a big race is still very doable with the truck. Because that big momentum of the arrow sprint is a much shorter window now. So holding onto it with the draft with truck is a little easier. When it was double the time, they would run away a little bit with that arrow. It was a little too strong. So that big surge of sprint speed in that is much closer to the finish line now. It allows that draft to be it's just a little more balanced. Arrow still wins most of the time when used right. Hard to overcome the arrow.
Look out of the window with all
Hopefully I'm not doing something bad in this quick ride. Just cruising along.
but I'll find
Good warm-up.
the same soul
Spin the legs out.
apart. Maybe we can be something new. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? We can be something new. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? To be something new. We'll follow where the wind blows and see the heights. Late walks to let go, taking the sights. Maybe we can be something new. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? We can be something new. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? To be something new.
mess with Crystal a little bit.
off slowly, so hold on to me. We can be something. Are you ready for us? 'Cause I'm ready for you. Are you ready for us? We can be something. Are you ready for us? Oh, 'cause I'm ready for you.
Crystal doesn't bite on my comment, huh?
We can be something.
I knew she would have known.
Are you ready for us? Be something new. Are you ready for us? Are you ready? We can be something new.
Right, I'm gonna get my butt kicked in the other events I'm gonna go to, but we'll go over there. Try to sit in the pack and see how it goes. Don't think I got a lot of punch in the legs. And my power curve for the equalization on CB Arcade right now is way higher than what my actual ability is, I think. So we'll see. I don't know. The good part is like the weight part doesn't hurt you in Cade with the equalization. I don't think so. Like my raw watts actually isn't that bad. So maybe by gaining weight, the equalization isn't going to change. And I can still be a little more competitive over there. I don't know. My power's down a little bit, but not down near as much as my... Well, I shouldn't say not down near as much, but it's the combination of the two, power and weight, that's really hit me hard on Swift. I've seen it a few times, Carlo. It's like a, yeah, it's like a window or a mirror reflection or something up there, right? It's like this beacon up there. What the hell is it? Hey, Krista, what's up? Just warming up here for a bit. Pretty fatigued, but we're gonna run over and try to do the Cade races here in a few minutes. Ah, rookie. Yeah. I have to look at mine just like I've got mine on a separate screen where I can look up and I can see the sound bar bouncing when I talk. And I used to do that too. And I'm in a much better habit now of looking at that when I talk pretty often to make sure the mic's opening and the levels are right, stuff like that. It's easy to do though, you kind of get in a rhythm, you assume it's on, then you just get riding and talking, and all of a sudden you're like, well, that's why nobody's interacting with me. They can't hear me. I'm sure that's what it was, Carla. I think it was something like, I think Casey's hips have gotten wider. Just about ready to bail on this one, Carissa, so enjoy your ride. Thanks for dropping in here. Stream's gonna keep going, but we're gonna switch here. Alright. Did 11 miles, and then we'll swap here. Yeah, the combo of chat not working and muted mic, it was going to be hard to communicate. Oh. Oh, where's my camera? There it is. No power up races today. My mic. Okay. I'm gonna turn on another fan here first. Okay, mic's reset. Hold the gate down a little bit. I think I'm good, audio-wise for now. What's the speed on these corners? Around 37, okay. That's what I thought. Definitely seeing better video performance on Cade. You may not like the graphics, but the actual performance of the graphics is really good now. I've actually got my, if you look in the upper left, the ping and the FPS is up there in the corner. I've actually got it targeting an FPS of about 200. I didn't want to push it harder than that because it'll actually heat up my GPU a lot more. I've got a 144 Hz monitor, so there's no need to really push it any harder than that. I had it at 300 FPS target, and it was really hitting my GPU hard, heating things up, which that's fine if I had a monitor that could keep up with that, but I don't. So I turned it down a little bit because the GPU also does my stream encoding. So I was trying to get a little bit more overhead out of the GPU for the encoding too. So, but at this setting, with a 200 FPS, it's 72 degrees Celsius on my GPU, which it starts throttling itself at 85. Yeah, I'm here. Switch into the other channel. You'll find me somewhere near the back. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna open the CV Arcade stream here too. I'm really here just to see Jesper wreck. That's sufficient, right? Pushing some screens around here. Oh. Don't count on much from me. I'm pretty cooked today. Let me get tuned up on this one first. Checking my devices here. $50.31. A lot of traffic on a small course here. Gosh, I don't want to push here. "12 seconds.
I'm here where endless meets the end. Do you see me? I'm hidden here again. Your whispers found its way, calling me to stay. I'm standing at the
Shit.
edge, but something always brings me back. All the voices in my head reminding me of what I
Screwed it up.
if I fall tonight, you can bring me back to life. If I fall tonight, you can be my saving light. You can be my saving light.
I didn't think we wrecked when we slid.
You can be my saving light.
That would make sense why I slid wrecked there.
You can be my saving light. Like lightning in my veins. Now they see me, and they'll never be the same. Your whispers found its way, calling me to stay. You can be my saving I'm standing at the edge, but something always brings me back. All the voices in my head reminding me of what I had. If I fall tonight, you can bring me back to life. If I fall tonight, you can be my saving light.
Jesper had that timed. Well,
You can be my saving light. You can be my saving light.
What's the corner speed on the tight one here? What's that? Yeah, I wrecked sliding out into Kayla in the last race. It didn't feel right. Yeah, I was like 38 in the inside lane. I mean, I was definitely at a sliding speed, but not way over speed. It's same thing I had been doing all race. So is this one 40 or 21, you said? Okay. I think once. All right, let's go.
Do you need me the way I miss you? 'Cause I can barely. You're the one I can't deny. I wanna take you south. Take you south. You have in the rear view mirror, stuck in the rear view. You have in the rear view mirror. Do you need me the way
Come on, Jasper.
'cause I can barely. You're the one I can't deny. I wanna take you south. Take you south. Rear view, you have in the rear view mirror, stuck in the rear view. You have in the rear view mirror.
I can't keep doing this. Goddamn blocking me. I'm done. Jasper needs to race more. I don't have it. Just the power curve. Jesper doesn't have a great power curve in the game yet because he's had a break, and I'm weaker than what my power curve is. So the combination of it, I can't compete with it. I mean, his heart rate was 160s when mine was over 190s, and the equalization, that means he had 40 beats to work with, and I had less than 5 to work with. I can't chase that. Notice the wind here, guys. Notice the wind. So you're gonna have a downhill wind into that stupid corner. I just hit it at 30 and didn't slide. 30 even doesn't slide. I'm pretty sure 32 will slide though, so it's right there at 30. I wish I had the legs to actually punish Jesper this race, but I can't. Now I'm completely shot. I've just jumped back onto training and my FTP's down about 15 watts, so between my power curve and my fitness, I'm screwed. Let's go. 10 seconds. They're messing with me. I'm out. I don't like that wrecking in the corner like that. Yeah, Hindi. I am.
If the road of truth is fine, which one of us is out of line? Although you say you can prove more, I can feel it down to my core. In a world where our words go, I sit and believe what I'm told. But in this blue world filled with bones, I'll just keep dancing on my own. It's a useless waste of time. I don't care what's on your mind. The truth is never for us to find. We could lock horns all day. Really, who cares what we flaws. Some of us who are awake watch as you are fixing your mistakes. Lie along the front, subtle movements off the line. Within the limits of these chains, there's only so much to explain. One day you will find this wall, the one that's infinitely tall. And as we move the hour around, are we just dancing in the sun? It's a useless waste of time. I don't care what's on your mind. The truth is never for us to find. We could lock arms all day. Really, who cares what we say? We will be lost before we fade.
Tim's getting pretty good at dodging me as a lap rider. It's basically handicap. It measures your performance over time in the game, and it tries to equalize everybody to the same power curve. So in theory, if you have a different ability levels, you can still be competitive against one another. You're getting blamed for the shenanigans, Frank. You're welcome. On stream, Jesper blamed you for the shenanigans against Tim at the end of the race, and that was me. With about a half a lap to go, Tim caught me getting lapped, and I basically kept passing him and getting in front of him, like 3 times. Hey, pimp. Oh. I'm gonna get crushed on this course. Yeah, that was payback for them 3-on-1 in the first race when my equalized heart rate was already 195 and they felt like I was the threat. Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna hurt. Thanks for tuning in, guys, too. I'm falling apart. I shouldn't be racing today. How far back does the power curve calculation go? So my really good FTPs, yeah, like, does it ever expire? Okay. Okay, so mine will come back pretty quick here then, because my big numbers were like early May. Okay, thank you. One minute warning. Go. What's the speed? Yeah, I went at 46. The guy in front of me slid, so it's close to that. I can't do this. I'm cracked. Speaking on crack. I'm cooked, Rick. Go, guys. Ah, damn it! Get over it. I'm so freaking smoked. Oh. Shit. How long is this last one? This last one's way too long. This last one's way too long for me.
Cambridge to Boston, lives in a world she's lost in, victim of compromise.
Now, I had my longest, hardest day in probably a month yesterday, so I'm smoked. Don't forget wind here, guys. We start with a 14 kph tailwind.
She's whistled in a catacomb.
Oh wow, Chris, so that's a pain in the butt. Every once in a while, my chat window screws up. Thanks, Chris. I'm crushed. Oh, they have come a long way graphically here. Like, performance is really good now. Somebody just resubbed, man. Thanks. I didn't get a chance to see who that is. Really appreciate that sub. So you can see my FPS in the upper left. So with the stream running and with other riders on course, I'm still getting 100 on the higher courses. On the simpler courses, I'll get 200, which is my target. And I've got it cranked all the way up. So it does look smoother. One of the last updates fixed some of the animation bugs. I had a couple, and notice there's 4 fake riders here too. I had a couple of wrecks that I don't like. And a couple of them that have me seeing red a little bit. So it's got you wrecking. So I don't want it to wreck me if I'm performing a curve that I can make it around. Is what my issue is. So what was happening is, if I would have went through that corner solo, I would have slid out from the inside lane, but I would have stuck before I wrecked out of the outside lane. And if I enter a corner on the inside and I handle it in a way that I won't wreck solo, I don't want it to wreck me if I'm going in alongside someone. But there's a different threshold for wrecking if there's somebody alongside you. So I was hitting the corner the same way I normally would, but it was wrecking me. So I was struggling with that. So, I mean, I got burned by it twice, Carissa, so part of it is me learning that I need to be more conservative when somebody's on my outside. So it's just, the terms that used to describe it is you're going in too far over speed. You can slide a little bit, but you can't slide a lot when somebody's on your outside. And I'm like, I'm only like 2 kph over speed. And to me, that isn't way over speed, but that's the term being used to describe it. So I'm like, 2 kph isn't way over speed. But that's okay. Like, it's me resetting what that term really means. That's part of it. But when I'm in the middle of a race and it wrecks me, I'm pissed off. Because I would have made that corner solo. So, those are a little harder to swallow than just a I blew it corner. Whew! There we go. I'm not gonna go super hard here though.
Wasting time on my
Yeah, you can. And that's what's the annoying part about it. I mean, I used to do that, and they tried to take that away, but it's still there a little bit.
all this pain builds within. Footsteps fade.
Headwind!
Finally, I feel more free. The end of you and me. Let it go, let it be. My heart belongs to me. My heart belongs to
Somebody just wrecked. Ed Laverick. Oh, they're gonna play gutter.
feeling stronger, feeling stronger. Feeling stronger. Feeling stronger.
Trolling me. I was clear! Damn it! I'm done. I was clear.
All the places you said we go. All this pain builds within. Footsteps fade.
We'll watch him up there. I have to rewatch that one.
The end of you and me. Let it go.
You're outpacing him. You're pulling away. They're running 33. You're 36, 37.
My all belongs to me.
Oh, it's frustrating, Indy. I'm frustrated today anyway because my legs aren't performing. So I'm just chilling here, and I'm gonna talk to my team here. They're loafing. Jesper's pulling him. You're still outpacing him. You're still outpacing him. Yeah, he's 40 beats off Max. Ed's pulling now. It's Ed and a teammate and the three cycling hub guys. Yeah, I agree, Krista. On that, I'll have to go back and rewatch that. Was it my eyes fooling me, or was it like a desync kind of thing? I felt like I was clear, but I might have been close. I get too aggressive sometimes. Yeah. I just noticed they got two keyboards towing them. Quentin and Ed are both on a keyboard. Yeah, I just noticed that. Like, they don't have heart rates. I'm like, oh wait! They're playing with keyboards. Yeah, I mean, the keyboard actually does have, like, depreciating power. Like, it technically won't let you do more than the normalized or equalized power curve. So if you sprint, you have to rest. But you should always be able to match the power curve, if that makes sense. Like, so... Now, I can play with a controller, and they don't have it, they don't have the matchbook set up, so to speak, for the keyboard yet. But it's coming, or for the controller, I should say. The keyboard does. Some. It's not perfected, but. Where are they at? Where am I at? They just went around a sharp corner, so I think they're... I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna give him a pull. Jasper bridged. I'm gonna wait for him. I'm gonna troll him here a little bit. Yeah. Go get him. What is that crazy cadence Frank's doing? Did you see that crazy leg cadence? I'm waiting for him. I'm gonna get in this pack. I'm gonna do something.
I see your face right in my mind. It's hard to stay aligned. We're floating through the atmosphere when the sky's clear. We got lost looking at the stars, wondering how close we really are. And I feel your heartbeats accelerating. And now we're never coming back, never coming back. You are a part of my galaxy. Now we're never
Frank's hurting here. Peter's back with him. So if you look at my mini map on the bottom left, you see my arrow. They're down here, and I'm up here. It's gonna be about a 6-minute gap when they catch me.
of my galaxy. My galaxy. close we really are. And I feel your heartbeats accelerating. And now we're never coming back, never coming back. A part of my galaxy.
I'm just going around that corner off the road.
Never coming back. Now we're never, never, never coming back.
There's no other you. If I ain't got you, I'm nothing. 'Cause there's no deeper love than what we're feeling. There's no deeper love, oh baby. 'Cause there's no deeper love than what we're feeling.
Hey, man. I'm done. I tried, I'm cooked. Oh, I gotta call it quits. I'm completely spent, shaky. Over my head here. Oh. Thanks, Chris. We can upload this ride quick. I'm just gonna really soft pedal. I'll go ahead and stop it. Yeah, I'm equalized and I'm weak right now, both. So, I'm weak in my power curve's not as high as my equalization power curve is right now, and I'm super fatigued today, so the combination of all those things, like I am so outmatched by these guys that are fresh and ready to race. Sorry, we're gonna work on we're gonna upload this to kind of see what it looks like. Move this over. Freaking hell. I'm so tired. I kind of overdid this probably. I was mad. Racing mad is good and bad. So this is my, you can see here, like, we did some big numbers in here. Not for long distances, but this power curve is pretty good. What can we do here? This one's different because it has no distance on it, so kind of look to see how this is gonna work. Oh. Yeah, it's not popping anything up here. Come on, where is it? Strava sucks at this. Let's do Training Peaks. Training Peaks is nice because I can just drag a file in. Did it not work? Come on. Why doesn't it like that? There it went. Okay. Whew. So the first race was the Hazardous Velo. That's this one, 312 watts for 5 minutes. Up and down, real jumpy. The second one, where they really kicked my ass, 336 for 9. A lot of sprinting. But it was tough. Tough. Alright. I'm done. I am done, guys. Let's be done with this. Go to the dashboard. Got anybody playing Zwift? Maybe. No Zwifters out there, so we're just gonna call it quits today, guys. Carissa, Dirty Demon, Carlo, some of you guys may still be out there, some of you may not. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll be here. I think we'll be here again tomorrow, doing some stuff. So we're gonna keep working, keep training. I think I've got a workout scheduled for tomorrow too. So appreciate it. Great seeing you out on the track today too, Carissa. I hope everybody has a good rest of the day, and we'll see you all tomorrow.